So, what prompted me to bring up that koan was this little fellow here, okay? Because I can't think of a better iconic representation of enlightenment than this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It is fun. Why is it fun? Why do we like watching this? Okay. There is a reason. And it's called Helmholtz free energy. I'm reasonably sure. I would say that we all ride on a kind of effortless, just-happening-ness that is the nature of consciousness. So when I say the word emptiness within, say, the Buddhist context, what image comes to your mind? Well, maybe an image of vastness. I would say that's not incorrect, but it's exactly half the picture. I think for a lot of people, when they hear Buddhists talk about emptiness, the image that comes to their mind is some sort of bleakness. It's like you bust your buns for 40 years on the cushion, and what do you have to show for it? Emptiness. It's like, what? Maybe that's another Rabbi and Roshi joke. The Roshi says we attain emptiness, and the Rabbi says that's garnish. Okay, you have to know Yiddish for that. Garnished means bubkas. It means who wants that? It's nothing. Okay. Okay. However, when I first encountered the word emptiness, I was a student of Buddhism academically. Dongbanye in Tibetan, Shunyata in Sanskrit, Kong in Mandarin Chinese, Ku in Sino-Japanese. I knew it in many Asian languages. It was just this weird idea that I didn't have any image of. It's like, what the heck? As I say, a lot of people probably think of bleakness. Some people think of vastness. But the reason I so like this little tchotchke that Charlie brought is, for many, many years now, when I use the word emptiness and when I hear the word emptiness within the Buddhist context, this is exactly what my image is. Bounciness, springiness. In 1660, Robert Boyle wrote a foundational work on pressure, and the year later he wrote a foundational work on chemistry, which interestingly he called The Skeptical Chemist. It was a scathing critique of Aristotelian and Paracelsian alchemy, essentially, and is thought of as the beginning of modern chemistry. But the year before he wrote that, he wrote something that was subtitled, and I just love the title of this, Touching the Spring of the Air. That's how they, back in those days, talked about pressure is like, it's like the springiness of the air, touching the spring of the air. And that is what the experience of emptiness is for me as a meditative experience. It's directly touching the spring of the void. And so I just mention this as something to know about.